And greetings, friends. My name is Lonnie Epps, and I'm a certified nutritional herbalist, esthetician, and life extension specialist. Let me take a second here to kind of unpack what that introduction was all about. Tell you a little bit about who I am and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Um, I got involved in health, healing, and nutrition at the very young age of 17 when I suffered from headaches on a regular basis as a teenager. Either in the morning or afternoon, I would get these headaches and they would seem to be rather intense. They weren't migraines, but they just were very uncomfortable. And I decided to look into what at that time we used called encyclopedias and look up headaches and see what I could do about the problem because nobody seemed to have an answer for me. And I've discovered in the listing in the encyclopedia that one of the causes of headaches was vitamin A deficiency. So I found out I was vitamin A deficient possibly by going to the drugstore, and I asked the pharmacist, what do you have here that has vitamin A? And he pointed me to a few products, and one of them was cod liver oil, which comes from the codfish. So long story short, I bought the vitamin A and began to take it. And within 2 weeks or less, about 10 days actually, my headaches completely stopped. So the question came to mind, if I can get headaches from a vitamin A deficiency, what other problems could I have or anybody else have as a result of deficiency? That started me on my quest as far as looking into vitamins and minerals and things like that for not only repair but for health maintenance. And that's been now, about almost 60 years ago. You do the math. But I am grateful to say that I have learned a lot of things through experiment on myself being the guinea pig and experimenting with myself, but also by research and study over the last better than 50 years of delving into why people have certain health conditions and what they can do about it. So it doesn't mean I'm an expert on everything, but there are things that I know and I do understand, and I've seen these principles work. It's not like I'm just practicing. It's because I have experienced these things and people have used the various information, not that I created, mind you, that I simply embrace. So I'm hoping that that's what you will do in the process, is that take the information I give you, check it out, research it. Don't just take my word for it, as they say, and realize that you are important and your health is important. A healthy body will take you from birth to death, and it will be a good journey. If you're sick and plagued with diseases and problems all the time, it can take all the joy out of life. So we want you to live a healthy and vigorous life, and that's why our mantra with the Beacon of Life Holistic is the healthy can do much, the sick can do very little, and the dead can do nothing at all. We have to choose each day which one we want to be, and how we treat our bodies and how we treat ourselves, both mentally, physically, psychologically, will determine how that journey goes from birth to death. So I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and stay tuned and be abreast of the things I'm going to share with you. Check them out, investigate them to your own satisfaction. I know they have worked not only for me, but for tens of hundreds of other people. And so you have to take that responsibility onto yourself and do your homework. In the meantime, I'm going to continue to try to do mine.